Good afternoon, meteorologist Dean Davison, The Weather Pros, liveweatherblogs.com. Time for an outlook for the next week or so, and we're going to look at the potential for Chicago snows coming up here this evening and tomorrow, the amounts, and we're also going to talk about the potential for snow still showing up in our pattern by the beginning of December. So we're going to go right into it, taking a look at some of our latest short-range models. You can see there's actually snow moving into Chicago within the next, I would say within roughly the next 8 to 12 hours. And Iowa's getting pretty good, and you're going to see it more north of the Chicago area. You're going to get a little heavier snowfall through this. Computer models are showing this, as you can see. The low pressure is going to be in southern Illinois. It's going to drive snowfall back towards the west. The further you are away from the lake, and a little further north of Chicago, the better lake enhancement you're going to get. You're going to have cold temperatures in the up 20s, lower 30s, okay? Run that over to warm waters, you get more snow as that snow comes off the lake. Chicago, we'll go into the snowfall totals here. We're still looking at a decent amount of snow in Chicago, and as you see, by tomorrow morning, this is tomorrow evening, roughly right around 5 or 6 o'clock. This is moving out of the area. It probably will be earlier based on the latest NAM information we're getting out of the situation. We go into for the Chicago area. You can see here, like I said, 3 to 6, 2 to 4, 2 to 4 probably right along Chicagoland area. If you look at these numbers up here, this is actually the derived data from the GFS model, the latest one. And as like I said here, this here, you're close. This is wet, really wet snow. If it starts that way, we're looking at, let's see here, 0.16. That's less than 2 inches of snow. But as it gets cooler, the precipitation gets heavier. You can see here the 537, 524, and the 530, 515. Those are really times of accumulation that you're probably going to see it. And that'll be during the early morning hours into tomorrow morning. You can see, like I said here, 2 to 4 inches Chicagoland area. Some areas right outside Chicago, 3 to 6. And the further you get, 4 to 8 inches. And further north than that, you may actually see up to 10 plus inches of snow. The further south, you're in the 2 to 4 and 1 to 3 ranges. Chicago's going to get the first good snowfall of the year. So we go beyond that, and we get into the last day of November. We get a cold front that swings through the area and a low pressure that develops. Yes, areas such as your areas such as Syracuse and that area, you're going to start seeing snow up there. Heavier rain, but what happens after that cold front moves through, we actually see a potential for some snow on the back end. Jersey, Philadelphia, up to Boston, back to D.C., and this may actually be further west to the West Virginia border. So something we can keep an eye out for. The first snowflakes actually in West Virginia and far western Virginia highest slopes may occur this weekend, Sunday, as the front moves through. But like I said here, we may see our first snow accumulating in parts of the area first week of December. Still a ways off there, but we'll get into it more as it comes close. This has been 3 days in a row this is showed on the model, so we got to keep an eye on it. Like I said, Chicagoland area, 2 to 4 and 3 to 6 range. This is ORD. This is right on the airport in Chicago, Midway. And like I said, anywhere between 3 and 6, 2 to 4 is likely.